So if you are ever in the Detroit area or you live in the Detroit area, mostly on the west side. If you're on the east side, it might even be worth coming here, to be honest with you. A lot of muffler shops don't want to work on certain cars, and they don't really do a good job. Let alone work on off-road vehicles because of catalytic converter issues and stuff. But this place right here, they're very professional, and they do a really, really good job, man. And they're in the city, and this is the place to come to, man. Detroit City Muffler. I can almost promise you they'll be able to do whatever it is you need done and get it done for you affordably. They're not gonna rape you, man. Like all these other places, they tell you, listen, man, they'll tell you $2,000 for fucking something that's only $300-400. That's how all these muffler shops are. So, you know, I'm always the type of person looking for a great deal and for good work. And I also really only like bringing my money where I feel I'm welcome and appreciated for the business, because I work hard for my money. So therefore, when I give up that type of change for something, I like to make sure it goes to somebody that I know that money is gonna be used with value. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be repurposed for good, not for bad. So this is the place. Motor City Muffler. Look at this fucking car. It's pretty cool. Looks pretty sweet. That's your guys' ride? No? There and there? Thing's pretty cool, ain't it?
Oh yeah, sound good.
Yeah. Even got some good tunes playing in there too. Got that soul music.
That motor sounds good.
It does, don't it? I was listening to it. It's quite quiet. That means it sings. You know, it runs well. This thing's a beauty. And he ain't right. Listen, man, a motor is not supposed to be growly and grumpy. That's a motor that's not efficient. I'm not saying that it don't make power. I'm just saying it's not efficient. This thing's cool, man. This thing's cool as fuck. So I came here because my exhaust, you know, I'm gonna be leaving soon. I gotta get this car together. That guy from Detroit Just Shop, he's very busy, you know. He hasn't contacted me because he has, you know, things to do. He's taking care of an event. And, you know, he's a type of person that's gonna be able to do modifications for me, like handbrakes and stuff like that. Those type of things, you know, serious, you know, shit. I'm not gonna waste his time for some exhaust bolts, you know what I mean? That type of stuff. So my exhaust bolts, one of them, the flange where it bolts down stuff, it was coming loose, and instead of them actually replacing the bolt, they like tacked it on or something, it looks like. So it's got to be cut off and put on a lift and all that, and I really don't want to deal with it. And I need new oxygen sensors. They're not running codes yet, but I'm going to be replacing all this stuff. You can tell that the car needs some maintenance, so I'm going to be going through it. And they just popped this in on this car, so I want to go look. Because I had to go in there too. Oh, it is a LS. It's a 5.3 or a 6.0 most likely. It's quiet. It's quiet. Those 5.3, 6.0s, man, best motors, those LS motors, best Chevy motor they ever made. That's why I had one. It surprised me. How you doing today? It surprised me it was a V8, actually. Not so much, but an LS. I thought it was going to be some, like a straight 6 or, you know, something just a little different odd, but it makes sense. It's the most budget-friendly motor that is reliable, that turnkey, that's going to start in winter climate, hot climate, it don't matter. And they're always going to be able to get parts. So, yeah. I'm trying to figure this out, see how much it's going to cost. This place is quick, too. They get things done. Gerlich exhaust systems. I need new gaskets, stuff like that. And then I think around the flange of one of my O2 sensors, it looks like somebody took like some like like that JB Weld, so like that silver pack stuff you pack in to seal it. I don't know if that means obviously it was either one, it started cracking, or two, they thought it was cracking, or they did it to reinforce it, who knows. But it needs to be done the correct way. So, I might even think about having them do some V-band clamps on the exhaust system, so as I'm traveling, if I have any problems where I got to do any, repairs, and the exhaust system has to come disconnected, I can just V-band clamp it. I can just unclamp it with the V-band. It makes the repair process, everything just that much easier. So I'm gonna see if they're capable of doing that here. I don't know. We'll see. Also, these tips. The tips that they give here though are cheaper tips. If you want nice chrome tips, I would recommend bringing your own tips. Because these ones, they're from China, they rust real quick. If you're in a state like me where there's a lot of salt, I recommend keeping WD-40 on them, because it's not real stainless steel. If it was stainless steel, they wouldn't rust. So it's just coated. That's my only recommendation. If you want real steel tips, chrome tips. The chrome tips here are shit. But that's also why they're able to provide you though with, a good install, and they're using the same metal any other exhaust, and the exhaust gets hot, so. And I have a Borla exhaust system, so they're not really doing a full exhaust system, they're just modifying mine and basically cleaning it up, putting new gaskets at, O-rings, donuts, that type of stuff, whatever you want to call it, gasket, seal, donut. Make it quiet. Even though it is, but it still has it has like a little humming, a little tiny leak. That's what I want to get fixed as well. She sits pretty over there, man. Well, I'm gonna go try to get this guy there talking over there, probably talking about numbers and stuff, so I'll talk to you guys later. I'll tell you guys what he says.